would say that if he sat there for a few minutes with the beamer on, he would begin to feel a little better. So he would come by sometimes late in the evening before he had to go to the radio station. He always went to the radio station because he knew that this was an opportunity for him to share with us some of his wisdom about what we ought to do to take care of our own health, even though he might have been in pain. And then I remember Brother Bey used to call early in the morning. In fact, he would call too early some mornings. And there were two constant questions he would raise. First, he would say, "Where is my silver-haired friend?" Well, I knew that was my older sister who has perfectly silver hair. So we would chat about her for a little while. But if it were a morning when he wasn't feeling well, he would say, "Where is my," and I saw Reverend Shearer and a few children out there, so I won't use the words that he used, but let's just say it's a part of Dick Gregory's name. And I would begin to ask myself, now, did he say he had cancer, or did he say he had dementia? Because I didn't understand what he meant at first. But then I ultimately learned that he meant, "Where is my friend Dick Gregory?" And so today, my brothers and sisters, Dick Gregory is not here physically, but he is here in spirit. He is snowed in Chicago, attending the funeral of another dear brother, Adam Bourgeois. Many of you may know the attorney Adam Bourgeois, who passed away suddenly last Thursday. But he is here in spirit. And I remember shortly after, for many days after Brother Bey left us, Dick would just get on the phone and call Brother Bey's number just so we could listen to him say, "I pick my friends like I pick my fruit." Today, when you call Brother Bey's number, you hear, "This number is not taking calls." But I say to you, my brothers and sisters, he left us a legacy. He left us a legacy that it is up to you and to me to continue. And Dick Gregory wanted me to remind you that Brother Bey worked for many of the same things that he works for, that he talks about. They both reminded us of how hate and fear and jealousy and anger and shame could consume and destroy us. And so as Brother Bey and Dick Gregory would always challenge us, it is up to us, instead of hating, to love one another. And we'll be carrying on Brother Bey's legacy. To not be angry with one another, knowing it can consume and destroy us, but to care about one another and to be kind to one another. And instead of fearing what's out there, when we don't always know the details, my brothers and sisters, let us continue the legacy of Brother Bey by stepping on out there in faith and doing what we know that we need to do to make this a better community and a better world for all of our brothers and our sisters. And then, because we know that there are a lot of people out there who live in shame, let us know that we can help them and that we can, instead of living in shame, help our young brothers and sisters by being mentors to them and helping them to understand how special they are. And what a wonderful people we are, with wonderful possibilities, wonderful duties and obligations to help to make this life better for the rest of us. And then, my brothers and sisters, he would remind us, I am sure, in order to continue his legacy, let us not be jealous of one another, but let us be glad for one another when one of us succeeds in doing something. And so on behalf of Dick Gregory, who was a great friend to Brother Bey and also to me and to so many of us, I would remind all of you to be kind, to not be fearful, to not be jealous, to not be angry, and to know that all of us can offer something in this life that is good so that we can carry on the legacy of Brother Bey. And no, life is not always as long as we would like it to be. It is not always as good or as comfortable as we would like it to be. But it is what it is. And Brother Bey's life was what it was. It speaks for itself. And you and I are still living, and we have the opportunity to care, to share, to want to do better than we sometimes think we can be ourselves. So on behalf of Dick Gregory, I challenge each of you to be there for other brothers and sisters who might not have it as good as you have it. But to do as Brother Bey did, to get up every morning when you had the opportunity to, which he did as long as he could. Do as much good as you can. I thank you. I love you. God bless you.
Beautiful things about Brother Bey's legacy is that all of us can be part of it. All of us can help out wherever we can. And in helping out, we find out we meet some very beautiful people. I think my coming here to Washington made me feel much better, because in New York you had to travel so far from one place to the other to find that love and camaraderie that you find here in Chocolate City almost instantaneously. And I think as we move through this cycle, not only in the year when we cycle we're now in for meditation and for thinking inwardly about what we can do, one of the things that's most important is how can we help one another? What little thing can we do to bring a smile to someone else's face? We're going to have two vocal assistants to our spirits. Ivy Hilton will start, and then we're going to see a very short DVD, Brother Bey, on Wealth is Health. And we'll have another tribute right after that.
You look beautiful from here, although the lights are kind of bright. Brother Bey, just a few weeks before he made his transition, Salim and I visited him. Well, first of all, let me start with this. Whenever I travel a lot, and I'm on the highways a lot by myself. And sometimes I'm riding around 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning. And who calls but Brother Bey? Or somebody calls for him, and he wants me to sing to him. So I sing to him in the night while I'm driving along in the darkness, and just humming and singing, and he always understood the power of vibration. And he had two special songs that he liked me to sing, and one of them was his Eyes on the Sparrow, and the one that I want to share with you today is Cassini's rendition of Ave Maria. Journey.